Hey, Mike, I'm over here, Mike. That sounded great.
Sorry, Natalie. I kind of was getting into the whole Drum Cafe thing. I'm sitting here with Natalie Spiro, who is the founder of Drum Cafe, and she and her team just came out of this fabulous opening session here at Smart Meetings West National. That was one of the greatest openings, and you started Drum Cafe about 15 years ago, is that right?
Exactly. So in actual fact, it started in South Africa about 26 years ago, Mike, through a friend of mine. I was at a party one night. I didn't even know anything about it. I mean, I literally watched a video of people drumming in an audience in an interactive space and met this friend of mine from Motorola. I was telling her, she's like, what are you going to do in the US? And I spoke about it. I'm having a meeting for 100 of my regional managers at the Stratosphere in Vegas. I'm not hiring a keynote, I want you. And that's really how it started. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. It's the heartbeat, it's the pulse. We get them at first to really feel that bass note, which is played in the center of the drum. And as I said, it's the heartbeat, it's the pulse, it's really what brings a community together. And the reason that they know it is because it's visceral and they feel it, they own it, 6 inches from their mother's heartbeat before they were born. And so it becomes this natural, rhythm that they want to play and get into, and it just overtakes. I mean, communities have been doing this for thousands of years, right? They gather together around the drum, typically for milestone events that are ceremonious in nature. So whether it's a birth or a wedding or a funeral or even a decision to go to battle, when you work and you kind of borrow from each other and grow from each other, there's no limit to what you can do. But it's the coming together of that community that's the power. It breaks all those barriers, it transcends those barriers that tend to separate us, and it really unites us as one single community.
And I think that in your experience over the years, you've learned that as you've gone out, doesn't matter what country you're in, this is something that everybody gets into right away.
He's been drumming since he was about 3 years old. What it also does is it really levels the playing field. So you could have a CEO sitting next to somebody who, makes tea in the organization, and it doesn't make a difference what you do. A harmonious way to bring people together to bust those silos of differences.
And we thank you so much for spending a little time with us today, Natalie, with Smart Meetings TV. Natalie Spiro and Mike Lyons signing off. Thank you so much, Natalie.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mark.